Assalamualaikum, we are from Group The Branches. We would like to present about our company analysis, Genting Malaysia Berhad. My name is Nura Atika binti Muhammad Azhar Siddiq from JBA 11448. So, I will start the presentation with explaining the introduction, which is company profile. Genting Malaysia Berhad was founded in 1965 when Late Tan Sri Lim Koh Tong, the company's founder, started his journey to build a mountaintop resort in Malaysia, and finally was established in 1968 and also went public in 1971. The headquarters of Genting Malaysia Berhad is at Wisma Genting, Kuala Lumpur. Since its listing on 22 December 1989, Genting Malaysia has traded its shares in the main market of Bursa Malaysia. The Genting Malaysia Berhad is primarily engaged in leisure and hospitality. Meanwhile, their diversifying activities are properties and also investment. The Genting Malaysia Berhad was made a part of entertainment such as oil palm plantation, oil and gas, electricity generation, life and biotechnology activities, and property development, with activities around the world including Malaysia and other countries. As a founder of the company said, Genting Group and its affiliates brand market offer a set of products under a variety of premier brands including Genting Resort World, Genting Club, Genting Grand, Croc Falls, Crystal Cruise, and many more in the core of leisure and hospitality business. So that's all for the company profile. Before I end my presentation, I would like to pass the presentation to other members. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Adriana Wafa. I'm from JBA 11448 and today I would like to present about comparative analysis.
Based on the chart above, it depicts the performance of FTSE BMKSCI and Genting Malaysia Berhad in comparative analysis. The blue line represents FTSE BMKSCI while the red line represents Genting Malaysia Berhad. Genting Malaysia Berhad is compared by determining whether it outperformed or underperformed at the same level. In the beginning of June 2020 until November 2020, Genting Malaysia Berhad started with a bearish line and tended to underperform because it is below the FTSE BMKSCI market line. Meanwhile, FTSE BMKSCI maintained its performance above 0% from July 2020 until November 2020. From the beginning of 2021, the FTSE BMKSCI began to move sideways while staying above 0% and began to change to an uptrend position. Genting Malaysia Berhad, on the other hand, began to bullish in December 2020 and remained constantly above FTSE BMKSCI market line, reaching a high of 48.55% on March 18, 2021. This indicates that Genting Malaysia Berhad is outperformed compared to FTSE BMKSCI.
Now I will move on to the trend analysis.
Graph chart above indicates the price for over a year that started from 1st June 2020 until 31st May 2021. The green line represented as the primary trend, and during this trend, the bullish market happened. In addition, the primary trend usually lasts approximately for a year and possibly several years. The figures above show that Genting Malaysia Berhad took within 7 months, starting from 7 November 2020 up to 31st May 2021, for the price to be increased aggressively, and this means it is a signal to the investor to buy the stock, as the price on the graph shows continue to increase. The price of RM2.29 per share started to increase on 3rd of November 2020. The pink line on the chart is represented as a secondary trend. This is due to the fact that the primary trend is a bullish market and the secondary trend is a bearish market. Thus, corrective reaction in price movement happened. From the chart above, you can see that the price movement started to slow down for a modicum period of time, which lasted for a month, started from 14 December 2020 until 25 January 2021, and it's dropping to 1.1%. This short break will cause investors to sell now and buy later due to the short trend period. Other than that, it might also be due to the other group of investors or traders to hit the target profit. Hence, a corrective reaction occurred. Lastly, is a minor trend. It is defined a minor fluctuation that occurs within the primary and secondary trend. Based on the chart above, the blue line is optimized as a minor trend. Furthermore, this trend is also called market noise, since they are only served to distract analysts from the exact profit potential created by both primary and secondary trend. There is a minor trend that happened from 15 February until 28 February 2021, and usually this trend can last for a month and even less for the period of time.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Noamira Izzati binti Lokman. I am from class JBA 11448. Today, I would like to present the pattern of Genting stock. Based on the chart above, there are 3 gaps occur, which is breakaway, common, and exhaustion gap. In mid-August 2020, the breakaway gap happened, showing a downtrend for Genting stock. This gap occurs when the stock price moves above a level or support resistance. The volume of it clearly shows higher as the gap could be filled. It is demonstrated by the red volumes, which indicates the close price is lower than the open price, and the volume is negative when a large volume of trading supports the gap. it is unlikely to close for several weekdays, even weeks. Besides the breakaway gap, the pattern of Genting stock also shows it as a common gap. In November 2020, when markets are nervous, this gap appears and is usually closed within the days. As can be seen, the gap occurs on the stock due to an apparent lack of interest in buying at that time. Lastly, in mid-December 2020, the assumption gap appears. The gap occurs because traders believe market will rise, causing them to lose interest. It repeats trend halt and reversal. As a result, the gap's current opening price will be higher than the day's lowest price.
Thank you, Amira, for your presentation. Assalamualaikum, my name is Amira Sabila binti Badrun. Next, I will present about technical overlay. Based on the chart of SMA 50 days from 1 June 2020 until 31st May 2021, as you can see here, the first plot in July 2020, it indicates that sell signal because the price crosses below the SMA line. Moreover, at the end of April 2021, is identified as a sell signal because the price crosses below SMA line. Therefore, the SMA is showing an uptrend movement at the end of the period. Next, I move on to the SMA 100 days. Based on the chart, at the first period, the SMA line already shows the downtrend movement until in the early month of November 2020, and it indicates that as a bearish position. However, in the middle of November 2020, the SMA has been trending upward and expected to last until May 2021, and it indicates as a bullish position. Last but not least, the chart of double SMA 50 and 100 days shows that three crossover had occurs. The first crossover in the middle of July 2020, it indicates as a stop. If traders decided to buy this stock at this time, they will either lose a portion of their gains. Next crossover indicates as a dead crossover that occurs in August 2020. Therefore, investors should not enter to the market. It indicates a bearish position. With the crossover, we indicates as a golden crossover that occurs in December 2020. The golden crossover is signaled as a bull market. Before I end my presentation, I would like to pass the next presentation to the other members.
Hi, my name is Nurja Hisna binti Abdul Hadi, and today I would like to present about technical indicators.
I'm going to continue with technical indicators. There are 4 types of indicators that I'm going to explain, but I'm going to start with moving average, convergence, divergence first. As we can see, there are 8 crossover occurred which indicate 4 buying signals and 4 selling signals. Buying signals can be seen when MACD line crosses the signal line, and this will cause the momentum to increase when MACD line is above the oscillator line. Meanwhile, selling signal can be seen when signal line is above the MACD line, and this will cause the momentum to decline. Second indicator would be relative strength indicator, which is one of the most well-known indicator used by both traders and investors. By referring to the chart, there are 10 signals happen in Genting company and which indicate 5 buying signals and 5 selling signals. Buying signals can be seen when RSI reading falls below 30% to 0%, while selling signal can be seen when RSI reading starting to rise up to 70% to 100%. Third indicator would be stochastic indicator. As shown on the chart, there are 9 buying signals and 6 selling signals. By using this indicator, selling signal can be seen when crossover between %K and %D happen at overbought region in the range of 80 to 100. Meanwhile, buying signal can be seen when %K and %D cross at the oversold region, which is below 20%. Last but not least is Williams percentage R. There are 9 buying signals and 6 selling signals. Buying signal can be seen when Williams percentage R is below the oversold line, which is at -80, and rises to cross the -80 line. Meanwhile, the selling signal can be seen when Williams percentage R indicator is above the overbought line, which is 20, and then falls below the -20 line.
Thank you, Dia, for your presentation. Now I move on to the conclusion. In conclusion, the company Genting BERHAD recorded a reversal during the 1-year period from 1 June 2020 to 31st May 2021. The reversal on the chart implies that the stock has shifted from bearish to bullish. As a result, using technical analysis tools such as technical overlay or technical indicator can assist investors in making judgment and determining whether they want to invest in or sell a stock. Lastly, for the recommendation, after we have analyzed about this company stock, we would recommend to the potential investor, if they are using SMA tools, we would recommend them to buy this stock, while existing investors are advised to hold this stock. Furthermore, if they are using technical indicators, potential investors are advised to hold their stock. if they are using MACD, stochastic and Williams, and for RSI indicator, they are advised to buy the stock. Meanwhile, for existing investors, if they are using MACD and stochastic indicator, they are advised to sell the stock, and for RSI and Williams indicator, they are advised to hold the stock. So far, that's all from me. With the end of our presentation, then that is all from us. Hopefully what we explained can be beneficial, and we would like to apologize if there are any shortcomings and errors throughout our presentation in this video. Thank you so much for watching.